And welcome to this week's Illinois Wesleyan Titan Coaches Show. I'm Eric Stock and joined for the first time here by Teresa Fish, who is the swimming and diving coach here at Illinois Wesleyan, a 10-time CCIW Coach of the Year. You've had quite a legacy here at Illinois Wesleyan over the last couple of decades.
Yeah, it's more recently, actually, some of those awards, and I credit the team, the swimmers that we've had on the team and their hard work. That's what really makes me look good. So.
Well, you were the one who brought him here. One of them, of course, Meg Stanley, a national champion swimmer from a year ago, as she has graduated. Another national swimmer as that you had last year graduating. So how do you build it back up here for this year and for the next four?
Those are tough shoes to fill. We, as a national champion in the 500 free, our very first one, and Bailey Hoyker was also in that class, and she was All-American. We have some talented freshmen. They're learning the ropes of the program, so to speak, and working hard. And really, for our sport, it's all what comes at the end. But to see what they're doing now and their race strategy and stuff is important too. We had a good invitational this past weekend at our pool. Some good performances out of the whole team, not just the freshmen. So.
Mm-hmm. And then you go to Carthage for this coming week. Give us a preview of that.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. We've gone, I think, the past 6 years up there to this invitational, and this year they've changed out some of the teams that are going. So, surprise to us that Valparaiso is going to be there, and Wisconsin Whitewater is a strong national top 20 team. So. That'll give us some tough competition mid-season. Some of the teams will rest and be a little bit more ready for that meet, so to speak. But I don't like to rest them that much in the middle of the season. I like to keep them a little more broken down and save it all for the end. So.
Well, Valparaiso, as you mentioned, a Division I school in the Missouri Valley, so that poses some challenge there, I guess, but can that help you, since it's early in the season, to prepare for this competition, as you said, to make sure you're at your best come the end of the year? That's
the idea of this meet for us. Is it's really a preparation for our conference championship, because we get to swim prelims and finals, which we don't always do throughout the season. It's one of the few invitationals that we go to. And also they get to swim their conference events, which we don't always get to swim those every weekend in our meets. The relay prep is important. You can put together more of your conference lineup for relays. So it gives them a good chance to get up and race. And they really get up for this meet, even though they know that they're not as rested as some of the other swimmers. And that gives them a little bit more motivation even to get up and race and prove to them that, hey, you're rested and I can still give you a run for your money.
Sure. So. Well, swimming can be such a grueling sport. How much time do these athletes put in the pool every week? How much do you look for them to do to be up to full strength?
They put a lot of time. It's definitely a total commitment to wanting to be your best at the sport. So they're doing doubles, practices 4 days a week, and so that's about 3.5 hours a day on the double days. So they're pretty worn out. With that goes with making sure that they're getting their sleep, their nutrition, staying up on their academics, and that's what I like to think of our program as taking care of the whole person. So through that time management and stuff, I think it makes them have a better lifestyle.
Sure. You have to be disciplined to be able to do that and to succeed, and clearly you've had many who have done that. Two recently of note in the past couple of weeks, Amber Gauthier named Diver of the Week for the CCIW, and the week prior you had Olivia Hay named Swimmer of the Week for the conference.
Yeah, Amber has gone through a tough season so far. A couple weeks into the season, she got a concussion. So as a diver, can't do much. So she was out for over 2 weeks. And actually, when she came back, that first meet back, she got within like 10 points of her best score. And quite an accomplishment, means she'd only been on the board for about a week. And then Olivia I like to call her a young swimmer. She doesn't have a lot of swimming experience. She's a sophomore now. Was very close to going to nationals last year, and she's trying to fill the shoes of Bailey Hoyker, our All-American backstroker from last year, and she's really putting together a good season. She had a little bit of a back issue a couple weeks ago, but has worked through it, and it did awesome, and has had some best times this year already. So,
Well, great to see. We appreciate the time, and best luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.